Okay. Starting off, there's going to be a tape that goes through each belt and explains the basics and the requirements. A couple things on it is I'm going to go through the basics and explain exactly how every stance should be, punches, and a lot in detail. So it can be used for helping out when learning. Starting off with the stances. Horse stance, feet are going to be a way to measure them and a gauge is by turning this and making this and this parallel. This is parallel, and you come up to here, that should be about the distance of your feet being apart. From there, you bend your knees, force them outward, and hip goes forward. From there, with your hip forward, you draw your pelvis, or you draw your hip forward, knees back. Hands all the way back. So review. Parallel. Foot comes up. Feet straight ahead, parallel. Knees out. Knees back. Hip forward. The Hanji combine. Forward stance. It's left leg forward, right leg forward. When you're in a forward stance, you want your front knee back to forward stance. Bend the front knee. The front knee needs to be over the foot, not inside, not outside, directly over the heel. This angle, the knee goes all the way out, so if you dropped a straight line, it would be to your toe. The knee needs to be all the way out that far. As far as width in the stance, this way, same as horse stance. You're basically right here, this parallel, this foot comes up, and the knee. It can be slightly different depending on the person's body, but that's a general rule of thumb. From here, you want the width this way. If you drop a line off each shoulder, it should be to the inside of your foot. Hip forward, you almost have slightly, a little bit more weight on the front. A lot of times if you're forward punching or something, you have 60% on the front, 40% on the back. Front foot's straight ahead or slightly inward. Back foot's about 45 or a little bit tighter as far as angle going straight ahead. Migi kamae, right leg forward. Hadari kamae, left leg forward. Those are the stances that you need to learn during white belt. Moving on to the basic hand pattern, which is the first requirement of 3. When you start off, you're starting from your horse stance. You go from attention, bow, feet are at 45-degree angle. You step out, you are hands across and closed in front of the shoulders, drawn down in front of the belt. When you step left, when you step out, left leg always steps out, left leg steps back. Hands are out and draw back. First punch goes to the head, goes straight out, you aim to your chin in front of you. Goes all the way up, knuckles or first 2 impact is made with the first 2 knuckles. When you switch, your hands come at the same time, pulling and pushing. Goes to the chest or chudon. Same thing, last punch goes gedan or groin. After that, your hand comes up, this arm crosses, it frames the face and turns. So the hand comes all the way from across here and turns, not upward like this. Across and out. Same thing, across and out. As your hand reaches the top, your forearm is flexed, fist is drawn that way, slightly down to tighten this muscle. So you have a slight angle there. Next block, soto uke. This arm extends out, straight out chudon. Other arm underneath. You go from the tricep, slightly back behind the elbow. When you draw it out, you extend it, your hip slightly turns, and it ends and finishes directly in front of the other shoulder. Your hand or the angle of your elbow is about 90 degrees. You take that, drop it straight in front of you, that is how you want your arm. Same thing, soto uke. Naku uke, from the ear, bring it across, elbow slightly drops, bring it straight out, turn it. Same angle of the arm, about 90 degrees, finishing in front of the opposite shoulder. Extend ear and across. Gedan uke, down block. You bring that arm down, other arm comes across. From here, this palm's facing at you, the elbow touches the inside of the other elbow. It draws down and turns. Finishes just outside the other knee, about 1 fist above. Same thing other side, gedan uke. Down, turn. After that, shuto, this arm extends out, other arm up. Palm faces ear, elbow touches elbow, draw. Body, arm comes out. Your body turns away from the movement, not towards it. Draw the hip away. Same thing other side, extend, arm, and block. Turn the body away. Last block, jujuke, arms are crossed, comes up, palms are facing outward, not like this. Comes in, turns, and down. After that, you draw the hands up, bring them back. Left leg steps in, back to attention, and bow. From the eye, stepping out.
That's good.
Too many details.
No.
The number for this guy would be
Kicks. With white belt, you do your kicks, 4 main kicks. First, front kick. It's good to teach a lot of times from a forward stance, which forces them to get a little bit better leg muscles than driving back from a fighting stance. When you do this, there's 4 steps to each kick. Front kick comes up, you extend it out, forcing the toes back, in, and back down. As you do it, you drive the hip forward, pushing the kick out there. Your leg comes up, kick in, back down. Side kick, same thing. From here, you slide up, your leg comes up, you want the heel up nice and high, knee where it's pulled across almost to the chest. You extend it out or drive it, pushing the heel, bring it in, and back down. So 4 main steps. Your leg comes up, 1, out, 2, and 3, down, 4. Roundhouse kick. When you bring your kick up, you want to bring it all the way up, knee comes up, foot comes back. You pivot on this foot, on the ball of the foot, bringing the body around. Once you come around, you extend the leg out, bring it, and back. Leg comes around, foot pivots, kick, and back. Back kick. When you do back kick, you want your heel, the impact to be with your heel. Same thing with the other kicks, you have 4 steps. Starting from here, the leg comes up, heel close to the butt, extend it straight back, driving this shoulder down to the ground, pushing the heel out. Get in, and back down, back kick. For white belts, we'll do it in a pattern, basic kicking pattern. The pattern is basically to challenge the balance a little bit. We have them start from chamber position, hands up, kick front kick, bring leg back, chamber, side kick, bring leg back, which brings it from here, back kick, bring leg back, pivot, and roundhouse, and back to here. Have them do that on both legs. If they're good students, there's also a progressive pattern that you can use that helps them with footwork. We'll start with left leg forward, front kick, step forward, turn, side kick, leg comes across, pivot, back kick, back in, place a foot, finish, roundhouse. Same exact pattern as the basic kick. Front, side, back, round, only moving forward and progressing. Action. Kata, Kihon kata. You start off and go through it slowly, using the terms that you would use basically when you're teaching children, so it creates a roadmap in their head. Also makes it easy for adults. Here, after you bow, you step out as you always do with your left leg, come to your Kihon kata, means basic form. First you're looking, setting the arms, as you down block and drive it forward. From here you step, this arm comes up as you step, in place, and then forward punch. Turn the head, foot goes behind, arm comes to the ear, turn, down block. From there, this arm comes up as you step, you drive forward, and punch. Looking towards the mirror, forward, or towards the front. Mirror, down block, stepping forward, punch, half step, punch, and forward, punch. Next move, Moate, or turning around, down block, stepping forward, punch, turning, punch, or turning down block, forward punch, down block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up, looking at your last target. as hands come down, looking forward. Left leg in and down. Okay, this is a drill that traditionally we called Chudan Kamai, which was a set position for learning basic technique. We'd always set Chudan Kamai, and then we draw into our stance. From there we had different blocks. We used any of the blocks with our stance. Start off head block, reverse punch. Outside block, reverse. Outside block, reverse. Do the same thing moving backwards. So you did take any of the same blocks, head blocks, and moving back. Okay, outside, back. This should be taught with any of the blocks. The only difference is when you're using shoot those, you bring it forward, 45, finishing in front of the shoulder, and then punching. Shoot them, punch. Kata bunkai, or breakdown. This basically shows a student why they're doing the movement, so then when they're doing the movement, they can put the focus and intensity into it in the correct manner. Usually I'll demonstrate or show it while you're teaching so they understand it. Kihon kata, breakdown, bunkai. Hits. Swoop, urasa. Swoop, swoop, urasa. Hits. Swoop, swoop, urasa. Swoop. So, hit, so, hit, when doing breakdown, it is important to make contact. When you're striking, it'll teach students how to get used to taking a blow. It'll also toughen the arms up, get them used to blocking a kick or blocking a strike. Okay, falls and rolls. Falls and rolls, the main thing is you're teaching the student how to fall so they can go through takedowns, go through kibon kumite techniques without getting hurt. Basic way to start off is from a sitting position. What you want is for them just to lie back towards their back and come down. The hand out here needs to go straight out or slightly up from the shoulder. This leg tucks, both heels are close to the bottom. Straight as the foot goes on the ground, hand across the stomach or on the ground. Same thing other side. Center, going forward this way. Falling arms out, head up to the side. When they're learning the fall, it's basically they're learning how to fall when they're getting flipped over or swept, or the body comes this way, here. That's why you're following that position. They're getting thrown or swept, so you're getting used to that. It's important to start them off low before you move them up high. Higher falls. A little bit advanced version of that, if you're learning how to fall, is to go from kneeling position. You start off left side, you drop it and fall here. Right side, same thing. Leg comes out, drop, fall here. When you go to the center, that's in case you're flipping over, straight over, and you need to catch the fall with your feet instead of your sacrum or lower back. So when you're coming over, you bridge and hit your feet. That's why your bottom is off the ground, instead of falling, hitting flat on your back. Forward for as any forward takedown or forward push. Learning how not to take the impact on the wrist, take it on the forearm and stomach. Rolls. When you're doing a roll, basically it's fairly simple. You're going over the shoulder. Easiest way to teach it is one knee down, ball the foot, one foot up, hand on the foot that's up comes across the body to the ground, fingers turn back towards the back. Now you push off the back foot and roll around this. Keep the leg tucked, back to your upward position. Back roll, same thing. You sit down, what you do is get them used to rolling back and forth. You go all the way over, turn the head to the side, all the way back up. Goes over the side of the shoulder. Okay. Kibon kumites. With number one, the initial attack goes to the chin or head. You're stepping back at an angle 45 degrees as you block. Make sure you step at an angle so your head doesn't stay on the line of that punch. You're grabbing the arm, pulling them in as you punch Chudan. Boom. What happens is that pushes them forward. If you hit them well, their chin's right there. Come through with the elbow right up to the chin. Grab this shoulder. If you're doing it fast, you can grab here. The reason you need to grab this shoulder is for control. If I grab here, he can still punch me. I have no control of his body. If I grab here, he goes to punch. Since I have his shoulder, I have a sense of control. If you're doing it real fast, you can grab anyways, but it's good to teach here so people understand control. Once I go here, I'm going to bring my body way past his, having stomach all the way past his back, leg lifts, and I'm going to kick it out of the way as I push him. I kick and push, boom. From here, I get my position, stay in a good stance. I'm lifting on the arm. I'm going to get my weight above his chin so I can come straight down with all my body weight on the chin. And then I'm going to come and strike back to the groin. If his leg gets thrown over because you did a good sweep, which is common, go one, then you can come back into the floating ribs. Stay in a standing position. Two, right back into the ribs. Fast. One more time, slow. Punch comes to head. Move out of the way. Grab the arm, pulling into the punch. Elbow strike head. Drive past his body when you go to do the sweep. Do not try to sweep from here. Past the body, hit the leg out. Boom. Here, good balance. Over the head so you can drive down on top of him. 1 and 2. Number 2. The attack is grabbing the arm. With this one, it is important to step to the side and pull them into the kick. If you do not pull him into the kick and break his balance, he can still hit you. If I go here, he's still balanced and ready to hit. If I go here, you're pulling him into your kick, he's not ready. When you're kicking, it's important to keep this hand ready so you can step right off and go right into the palm string. Grab down at the wrist. Right arm, once you grab, does not let go. This arm is the most important. You focus on these 2 fingers. This is the strongest grabbing finger, your middle finger. You pull it through, close to him, hip comes to hip. Pull it over your head, turn. Once you're here, you drive it down, not let it step forward. Pull his arm back with his back of his hand on the ground. This arm goes in, you tweak this outward away from the head, knee on stomach, body above him. If you could, ready to punch in case he tries to get back up. Number 2. One time, number 2. Grab, step to the side, pull him into the kick. Palm strike. Grab the wrist, focusing mainly on the middle finger, pulling it through, turning hip to hip. Bring it close to the body, grab it down. Pull it straight to the ground. Hand goes outward, knee on stomach for control. Okay, Peanut and Shodan, first of the Peanut series. As you're going through this kata, you need to have good sound basics. Make sure when you're doing head blocks, you do the same thing. Arm comes across and out. Okay, he's going to walk through it slow, half speed, so you guys can see it.
That'd be good.
Okay. Peanut and Shodan.
Peanut Shodan!
You know, a bloopers tape.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be funny out there.
I should keep all these.
No, I want to keep you on that one.
Peanut Shodan!
Okay, now reverse angle, going from the back side so you can see it from both sides.
Shoulder.
Back, you know? That's
Yeah. You used to it. Stances for purple white belt. There's 3 main cat stances. When you are teaching or going through it, I like to say straight ahead is 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2, 3, just as in the center of the clock. Short cat stance, your front foot is 12 o'clock, back foot is 2. Middle cat stance, back foot is 3 o'clock, front foot still 12. Long cat stance, back foot goes to 4 o'clock, front foot still 12. So it's 2 with the back foot, 3, and 4 as far as the angle. To go for distance or how far the foot needs to be away from the body, this is a rule of thumb. The back foot goes to 2, this foot goes from the heel, 1 foot length, 2 foot lengths out. Up on the ball of the foot, try to get the front part of the hip down as far as you can with the back straight. This foot right here should almost be straight up and down. 90% of the weight on the back, 10% on the front. It's your short cat stance, 90 on the back and on the front. The next main thing is your knees point the same direction the feet are pointing. A lot of people have the tendency of dropping the knee on the other side of the foot. Dropping here, that creates for a very weak stance. The knee needs to be in line with the foot. So whenever stance you're in, line that knee up, not off. Middle cat stance, back foot 3 o'clock. This goes out just as in the horse stance. You can measure it off by being parallel here. Drop the heel on the ground. That is a general rule of thumb for distance. Black belts, higher ranks will differ slightly. When you're doing middle cat stance, you get your weight shifted back. You try to get this part of your hip down. You try to get your back straight. When you're doing this, you shift your weight 70% over the back foot. But this traditionally is a little bit more shallow and the heel's up. What's more commonly used now is weight shifted back, but the front heel's slightly off the ground so you can slide a piece of paper underneath it. So it's off, but basically it's still down. If you do that, your heel comes out slightly from your foot out from the heel, and it's most commonly used with shutos or your chopping block. Long cat stance. Back foot goes to 4 o'clock. This foot is almost the same as it was with your middle or kukutsudashi, but now you move it 1/2 a foot length further out. Your weight draws back over the back leg as you draw your hands down. Basically cross, draw them down. When you're trying to sit down, knees are forced outward. Same as what I said before, knees go point to where the foot is. You don't want the knee at a different angle. You want to force it out so it's pointing in line with the foot. As your long cat stance, sitting down into it. Keyboards.
Tristan, there's drinks in the backpack, the black backpack. Go in there and get them for me.
Come on. Okay.
In there on the boxes.
Is it recording? Put it all blocked. Okay. Kibon kumites, number 3 and number 4 for the white belt. Number 3, he's stepping forward to choke. As he comes forward, you're stepping outside the line, pulling away from him, and you're hitting, not it with kick. Grab your hand, slide into him, elbow strike. Striking groin as you're guarding. From here, if I break it down slow, this foot comes slightly back so you can bend. You sit down as if this leg, the tripping leg, is back behind his heel. The other knee drops right between his legs. This grabs around the stomach. This hand comes up underneath the leg and grabs the knee like that. You take him over, turn. From here, punch to finish, or leg extension. Hit. Swap. Swap. One more time, slow. Detach. Last of purple white belt requirements. Geri kata. When you're doing this, you start off from a regular attention position, stepping out your way. Your left leg goes first. Hands come up to position, kicking left leg front kick. Return to the same stance. Right leg outside crescent kick. Return to the same stance. Left leg roundhouse kick. Rechamber the leg. Side kick. Bring it back in. Pivot the body. Spin hook. All the way around. Shoot those to middle cat. That is the whole Geri kata there. You can teach it left side and right side. But you can, that's the entire thing right there. Then you can teach other side as well. Go faster, enjoy. Front kick, crescent, round, chamber, side. Back to your stance.
Is that it for that?
Also as purple white belt, in addition to what we already have, is Yoko and Nahanjikama. That's stepping back into your horse stance. Same thing, knees out, forced outward, hips forward, hands from above the head, dropping down slightly behind the back. Not out here, slightly back. You're turning back up. This is a stance that you step back into. All other stances you step forward into, except for Yoko Nahanjikama or fighting stance, because you're stepping away from your opponent. You're always stepping back away from them to get space. These are the two stances you step back. Kibon Kumite number 4. It's a kick coming at your stomach. You're stepping offline, locking, turn the palm outward to grab, snap kicking groin. Now you reach over the top of the leg. You try to pull them over, kick the leg out, turn them, drive them forward, pull them back, knee comes on top, grab them here, forward. Same thing. Hey. Same thing, slow. Kick comes in, stepping offline of the kick, snap kick groin. Over the top, turn as you kick out the knee. Turn the body, drive him, try to get this knee on top of yours, and pull here. You keep this end tight if you'd like with the knee on top. Okay.
That's it for that?
That's it for purple white. Okay. Progressive cat stances. It's the same thing. Most important thing on progressive cat stances is getting the arms right. So when you go to do kata, you have a good basic foundation. The arms, what you want is one arm pointing out, chest level, solar plex, other arm comes up, elbow touches elbow, palm facing here. From there, you draw the arm down, other arm comes back. Hand turns the last 3 to 6 inches. That's when it starts to turn to meet its final push. When you do that, you're going to step forward, arms are setting, and you drop into the stance. Arms set as you move, and you drop into the stance. Set, set, set. Same thing moving back. Drawing. Hands are the same exact for Kukutsudashi. You're stepping forward, drawing. Same thing. This arm is here pointing out to that hand. Drawing forward, arm set. Drawing forward, arm set. Same thing moving back. Arm set. Long cat stance. With this, you just draw the fist from cross to about in front of the shoulders. Extending as you step. Step. Draw. Step. Drawing back. Next, Kibon Kumite 5 and 6. Number 5 is a shuto coming across the side. A step off at an angle, blocking. Grab the hand, roundhouse kick. Done 1, top of the foot or the ball of the foot. That's commonly used. This comes over, turn around, elbow strike, goes to face. This knee drops on top of the foot, so your shin is on top of the foot. Left hand goes down, come around, hitting the back of the leg, driving forward. From here to do it correct, your Achilles tendon ends up in his knee. This knee goes out as far as you can. When you pull this knee back and you come over the top, it is a leg lock. From here, all you do to control is drive your hip forward. That puts some stress on the knee. From there, you can control them, palm strike, grab the hair, get to the back of the head. This lock is dangerous to teach because if they do it right and go right into it, they can stress the knee. So it's important to be a little bit careful about when you teach that. Thanks. Mira. Starting off. Half speed. Nanilan. Reverse angle. Kumite, number 6. Starting off, attacking to the head, stepping back, blocking, going to the side, striking neck. He goes to kick, side back, angle, or come out to the side. This arm drives underneath. Going to grab underneath the knee, grab here. This kicks out or lifts to take down. And finish with the punch. And finish there. When doing this, don't topple someone over. It's a hard takedown. You go fairly slow. He attacks, hits, swoop, hits, Okay, Pinaniran breakdown. Pinaniran. punch. Okay. Reverse angle breakdown going from the other end.
Ese plato. The first one is.
Okay. Okay, Toby kicks. Toby kicks mainly, you don't need a pattern. It's just a matter of knowing a jump front, a jump side, jump round, and jump spin back. Those are the kicks you need to know. Everyone learns jumping front like this one at the beginning. You teach them to be white belts, that's easy to learn. Toby kicks like a little bit different to make it harder so they learn to kick with more practice or sparring. The Toby jump front kick, you're jumping up both legs, kicking with the back leg. So I'm going to drive into him. From here, jumping back, from here, driving in. Jumping side is the same thing, your back leg kicks. A little bit higher. You're bringing the leg around as you chamber and kicking. So I'm going to come up, lift, kick. Up, lift, kick. Roundhouse. Same thing, you're jumping on both feet, driving the hip forward or driving the hip that way. So you jump, same thing, jump spin back, starting from here about a hand's length away. You're jumping, coming around, back kick here. Same thing, jump spin back, jump spin back, self-defenses, number 1. Number 2. Number 1 is attack, hair grab, right hand. Stepping back, right hand comes to the top first, then the left. Front kick groin if it's open, if legs are closed, kicking ribs. Bring your wrist over here, close to your body. Drive forward, taking him down. Knee goes into the back, driving the hand down. Number 2. Choking. Pushing the hands away as you step back with the right leg. Front kick stomach, wrist around. Knee strike face, push away, stepping back. On that one, there's an option to grab one wrist instead of attacking 2. Number 1. And number 2. Okay. Kinansana. Kinansana, we go through at half speed. Here, down, here. Just slip, shift. Spinning kicks.
Are you going to do the reverse angle on that one?
Don't you slide?
Where? Yeah, just a little, not a lot. Reverse angle.
Did you turn that on or off?
Reverse angle sun.
Is that it for that one?
What's that?
Is that it?
You explain.
Okay. Spinning kicks. First, a hook kick. He's going to turn the body first, get momentum, then the leg follows and comes around. Leg hooks, re-chambers, and back. And fast. Hits. Back kick. Same thing. Body turns to get the body positioned, but the kick comes straight out instead of around. Then you can bring the leg to chamber and turn. Back kick. Hey. Roundhouse. Leg comes out. Come around, point the toe, jump, and then kick with the other leg. Okay? One more time. Round, jump, spin around. Hit 1, flip 2. Spinning back kick on the pad. And hits. And fast. Hit. And roundhouse. And hit. 1, spin, 2. Those are the spinning kicks. Self-defense, 3 and 4. Self-defense number 3 is attacking punching. We're driving inside, shooting a short punch. Comes from the hip, never extends all the way because it's close in here. So we step right leg as we block, shift, and from there we're driving with momentum. Grab hair if he doesn't have hair, ear, or gi. Pull into the body, and we'll let the right leg come around. Right knee drives into the head. Lift on the arm that you hold. You never let go of that arm. That's what makes him submit, is pulling his arm as you're driving the head that way. It's a neck crank that submits him. Number 4, grabbing the arm. Coming around, you're coming down on top of the arm as you're stepping into them. Get the arm bent, suck it into your body, and lift. From here, when you have it closed, keep your elbow squeezing to your ribs, your palm facing up, and then lift. Back to number 2. Hits. Right. So. Nope. Number 4. Hits. So. That is self-defense number 3 and 4. Okay. Last technique, new technique for green belt is multiple opponent sparring. Mainly it's when you spar for the test, you spar against a few opponents. That's basically what that is. It's not really something they need to train for, other than by that time they should have a good sense for it. The main thing you need to know for multiple opponent sparring is not getting caught in between them. Okay? Real quick example, if I have both these guys here, this would be bad position. I can't keep track of both of them. Okay, so what you always want to do is move, so you're always fighting one-on-one. Here I have to deal with one guy. If I catch this guy out, basically I'm only fighting one guy. That is the only main purpose of multiple opponents sparring. Building a student's confidence in case they get attacked by a few people. Okay. Next. Deal with this one. Blue white belt. Blue white belt starts with stances, shikodashi, sanchin-dashi. Shikodashi starts, you don't have him do it, so you can face him in. Shikodashi, it's just like horse stance, but the toes are out 45 degrees. Let's step out. Shikodashi. When you're doing this, you actually almost want to build a box going from this straight across to there, ideally. You don't have the flexibility, you just try to force the knees out as far as you can, hip forward. Both feet, instead of going parallel, like in horse stance, you're going out 45 degrees. That is shikodashi. Sanchin-dashi. When we do it with this position where you cross and draw the arms out, that's so they can feel the pull down with the hands so the stomach is tight. Sanchin. Hey. When you're here, the knees should be 2 fist lengths apart in here. Okay, knees are close, 2 fist lengths apart. The toes are pigeon-toed. You try to bring them in as much as you can, almost to a 90-degree angle. From there, the stomach is tight. The stomach is round. You notice how the chest comes down, and there's a bend in the body. We're going to turn sideways. Notice how the pelvis is sucked up, this drives down, stomach is tight. That's what you want when you're doing sanchin. Sanchin is an inside fighting stance, similar to what boxers use. Okay. Self-defense is 5 and 6. Number 5 is a left hand grab lapel. When he grabs, I'm going to step outside the line of his foot. This hand comes over the top. With the elbow, I grab my fist, hand like this, drive it downward. I almost want to get on top of the elbow here, not out here. So you come up, get on top, pull down. Left arm grabs underneath the tricep and cups. This arm comes across the neck. You drive the one that's across the neck forward, step, bring them around. Right knee goes down, and you pull to submit. Number 6, reverse arm lock, reverse arm bar. As my arm trapped, I'm turning the hips to make space for this arm to go through. I turn, strike to the groin, hammer fist. Step out left leg, I'm going to bring this arm and turn it around as I extend it out. I can do, depending on how his body ends up, if it's like this, I do a roundhouse kick. If it goes a little bit more flat, I can do a front kick right into the floating ribs. Once I'm there, I pull the arm behind, I'm going to grab hair or neck. Leg comes behind and kicks with the toes outward. Toes are outward. If you go this way, you have to turn your hip and you lose position. This, you can keep your hip facing him, very strong, kicking it, going to the ground. Also, your foot doesn't get stuck because you can step outside of it. If you turn it the other way, you get stuck. One more time, number 5.
Swap.
Hits. Number 6.
Swap.
Hits. Swoop. Okay. And feet on your own. Walk through it slow. And your own. Opposite direction, opposite angle. I should have you do that.
Is that?
Should have you do that.
그냥 줘!
Nice. Okay, follow blue belt. First is Kibon Kumites. The students need to know them left and right hand side. They basically need to start at that point, trying to learn them the opposite direction. Self-defense is 7 and 8. From there, 7, grabbing from behind. You're shifting the hip out of the way, striking straight back to the groin. Stepping back with your leg before you move the hand. From here, you're exploding off the legs as you raise your hand to the ceiling. Straight up, coming around both of his hands. The stance is Sanchin dash, toes turned in. Once you lift here, you're coming up, striking underneath the ribs with one knuckle out, pushing, driving them away. Back to make sure you're clear. Number 8 is a choke hold. From here, you turn the head towards his body and tuck your chin. 1, so you don't get hit. 2, so you can breathe. Strike groin and kidney, here and here. The distraction. Drop shoulder and head, knee to the back of the leg. Break his balance. Reach around, fingers on the nose, and grab the nose. Pull all the way back to the ground. Strike ribs or neck, whatever's open, for finish. Number 7. Number 8. Pinanggura. Pinanggura. Sola. Elsa. So. Elsa. Reverse angle, same kata. You're good. Sayo. Oyas. Yo. Oyas. Oyas. What's that? Yeah. Fade through all these. Nahanji Shodan, Nanji Nina, Shonkadai. And later we'll separate it out.
Okay.
Okay, Nahanjis. Shodan. Engineer. Swallow. So. Swallow. Practice. Shonkudai. Shonkudai. Hey!